Kimmy mid.
No!
The M in Kimmy stands for mid.
The M in Kimmy.
The Chinese team with a similar
5
name.
seconds till the enemy reaches
KBG.
the battlefield.
Keep
Smash them.
Keep
Yeah,
it.
keep best gaming.
That's
KBG.
why I find it so like familiar, dude.
Keep best gaming. Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, jumping into the game, we have Glue, the debut for MPL Singapore Season 9. Super Ryan will be playing the Glue. We'll see how this plays out as well. But we always see like 100% win rate from that Kimmy. So if statistics is right, low sample size, either way, Kingdom Esports will take the cake on this game.
So right off the bat, it does seem like Super Ryan. I mean, it's going up against a Cho. So honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen a Glue going up against a Cho. So we'll see how that is eventually gonna look like and how fun that is going to be as well. I want to see those lootings.
Level 2 power spike. Yeah, there we go.
Level. Oh, those. You immediately turn. Okay.
You immediately turn.
So that's cute. That's cute. But you last for a while.
It lasts for a while, but it will heal most of it up when it comes back together. But Bao, keeping himself safe for now.
It's okay. It's okay. But middle lane, I think that we can talk about this a little bit. When it comes down to Kimmy plus the Gatokacha, wow, Luxian! Kimmy and the Gatokacha, they have pretty good wave clear as compared to what we have from Selena and Kalia. I highly doubt the amount of damage that they can do.
Ooh.
But that is a very aggressive jump coming in from King's Vanguard. Nonetheless, it's all Bao just dove right in and immediately stole a kill off of Louisa. And now Louisa is stuck at level 3.
Turtle being spawned up in 15 seconds. Looks like King's Vanguard ramping up the tempo just a little bit. They don't want to lose this game as well. Oh, this is KGV. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, KGV. I was looking at it.
KGV.
I just noticed it as well.
KGV, yeah.
KGV, not
KGV.
Yeah. This is what I remember looking at their names. Oh, Traction Pulse into 2.
Way of the Dragon knocks Wakanaka, and that's gonna be the first person that's gonna be taken down from the side of King's Vanguard. Nandes joins in the group. He does have got his rhythm of choice, but doesn't really do any form of damage. In fact, the rest of Kingdom Esports has now managed to push the rest of KBGV. I can't anymore.
I know, it's confusing. It's confusing. There's too many KGV, KBGs.
I'm calling it King's Vanguard from now on. Okay?
King's Vanguard.
No more acronyms. No more acronyms.
It's still day number 1.
Before we could start calling Kingdom Esports KDE.
But we're still warming up, brother. So in this case now, Bao, still not yet level 4, does not have the Tsunami Slam, but here comes Luxembourg with a nice little rotation down the mid side. You had a Purify already used up. There goes Bao underneath the turret, those Tsunami Slams, sacrificing himself though.
1 for 1. It does seem like 2% is just going to be taken down from the side of Kingdom Esports, as now the rest of King's Vanguard is pretty happy with what they have gotten, and they are just going to be walking themselves right out of that fight, being very happy with what they've got. But Nandes, oh wait, hold on, sir. Abyssal Arrow did not land. Oh, so close though. But Nandes should be able to get himself out, no problems.
Yeah, a very, very good aggression coming in from King's Vanguard though. We haven't seen the Glue in action just as of yet in big skirmishes of big team fights, but we will after the 5-minute mark once they start the heavy rotations coming in. But that was a very, very good latch on by Bao to sacrifice himself, knowing that he will turn level 4 just in the nick of time to take control.
If they want to take out the front lines of which is Bao, that will leave Super Ryan as the next front line. The question is, can Kingdom Esports remaining players deal with a Glue? Because as far as I'm concerned, Glue is always one of the last few heroes that's left standing.
Yeah, because it's very, very tanky. Difficult to take down. Once you have that split already, it will be difficult to take him down because he regens all the HP once again. We see the Brave Smite as well. So here comes Super Ryan zoning out for that turtle. This will be one of the big high stakes objective takes.
As the turtle now returns to his pit, both King's Vanguard as well as Kingdom Esports, they're testing and they're measuring the angles of attack to make sure that they get the right one. If they are able to land the Abyssal Arrow from Walker Knuckle, then the better it is. looking for more of these objectives and small little kinks in the armor of Kingdom Esports is very likely going to be the name of the game. As Walker Knuckle is kicked and dead by the hands of Louisa. Nandes looked for an opportunity and zoomed right past them, but unfortunately popped the Rhythm of Joy just so that he can effectively run away. It is 5v4 now. Super Ryan even flickered in, but did not actually do too much. He's latched onto Louisa, tries to pull him away from the turtle as much as possible, but Louisa still managed to take the Lord for themselves. But now look at Nandes. He's got his Rhythm of Joy. He got himself running away. None of the members from inside the Kingdom Esports is taken down, while in the meantime they are all hard focusing on Super Ryan.
Oh man, what a turn of events. Walker Knuckle just literally walked in.
He Walker Knuckled in.
He Walker Knuckled in to the fray. Nandes trying to chase up Louisa. Might not be able to do it. Gets taunted. Oh.
Wait, that was not a...
The burn though. There's literally a pixel left.
Okay, so Nandes...
Like he can hear you.
Although I gotta have to say, I'm a little bit surprised that he continued to stay aggressive despite the fact that he did not get that 3 dashes properly.
Yeah.
Right? Because the only reason why, and the reason why we can see that is because he got locked down.
Yeah.
When you have the 3 dashes that is executed to perfection, you are actually immune to crowd control. And at that point in time, he got crowd control.
Difficult to utilize this joy under these kinds of situations. Can't even walk up to a Kimmy. So difficult to break down the structure that Kingdom Esports has built for themselves. Melon is playing like he's untouchable. Very difficult to get through to him. And I think Walker Knuckle shouldn't have Walker Knuckled in to the face of Melon. Never chase a Kimmy. I think that was one of the main issues. Tsunami Slam.
There we go. Connecting down to Bear. Bear will want to look for an opportunity to Way of Dragon to send himself right back in, which he did, as Super Ryan was his proxy to get himself closer and back to his team. This is the problem. This is the problem. If you were to go for the Tsunami Slam on the Bear,
AOG to disrupt.
I think the main thing is just don't let him kick himself back.
True. But man, I think that was using the AOG just to disrupt that. The taunt though, on to Bao.
I think that is gonna be fine. Unfortunately, the Abyssal Arrows haven't exactly been connecting thus far. There are definitely many times that we have seen that... in fact, this is probably the first time that we saw in MPLSG the interactions between the Kalia as well as the Cho. But keep in mind that Kalia actually does have got a better advantage against Cho. As that is definitely... Okay, this is unfortunate. Bao... he technically could have reacted, but it's actually a little bit tough. Yeah, you gotta have like insane reaction time in order to get yourself onto the wall and just completely cancel that potential crowd control from the Cho.
Very good read by Bear though. I think it was all prowess, all the understanding of the logic of the game. He knows where Bao is standing, Bao is waiting, goes straight for that kick, and it kind of is like this, I wouldn't say a buff, but like Bear is a very humble player, but when he picks up that Cho, he just recalls every second. So I like to see how fun he's playing with this hero as well.
So he's going all in aggro over to the opponent's jungle. They have already gotten 3 turrets, which is make that 4 turrets actually. Kingdom Esports is actually getting themselves the game. They are ahead while Liechtenstein goes for a split push up in the top lane. Wow, I can't even tell who exactly is and who is really getting himself the lead actually.
Now, Kingdom Esports definitely going for all the major objectives, opening up the mid side. So jungle is not safe for King's Vanguard, but Kingdom Esports though, they have to watch their 6. They have to watch their top lane because once they leave that one open, they have to send someone in. The issue with Suyo is not very reliable if you send him to the long lane because it takes a longer time because of the adjustments with his cooldowns, with his skill 1 and skill 3. He's unable to make that fast movements and fast rotations down to main objective. And speaking of main objective, Lord spawning up in 20 seconds.
Some time remaining. Almost 10 minutes into the game. King's Vanguard, they still have the whole defense, so I don't think that they are too afraid unless some macro plays is made just so that you can whittle down or rather completely destroy the holy defense. That is the best way that you can min-max the amount of damage that you can deal to the opponent's base within a short span of time. In the meantime, Malefic Gun has been picked up from Malik TZ, so they definitely do have themselves that power spike. As now the Whale Dragon just going to be connecting down over to Super Ryan, but unfortunately Super Ryan is going to be staying alive while Bao is going to be the sacrificial lamb instead. Malik TZ picks himself up with a double kill while Super Ryan takes down over to the side of FMM. In fact, 2% down from Southern Kingdom Esports. It is a 2-for-3 trade right now. Melon wants to get a kill on Walker Nagel, but here comes Bear. Oh, Flicker! Outplayed and outpositioned against the Bear. He's going to be fine. But Kingdom Esports, they took the Lord.
Very smart move by Bear, setting things in motion with the Wheel of the Dragon onto Super Ryan, taking him out first before targeting onto Luxian Stain. Even though Stain was untouched at the end of it, it was creating that much pressure where Stain was found in an uncomfortable position and taking out Nandes in the process as well. So just creating that sort of like Jeet Kune Do, Way of the Dragon into an AOG had that kind of big setup opportunity that Kingdom Esports was able to utilize again and again and again. And I say again, like, man, Walker Knuckle picking up this Selena, not doing justice for this game.
If they're able to somehow find a way to allow King's Vanguard to just kind of immediately, or rather just kind of like drag on the middle lane, it would be absolutely amazing. Like, this is a quick little replay of the previous fight, as such, allow them to get to where they are right now. In fact, I think that this is more or less a very good answer and an understanding as to how Kingdom Esports would have played and how they could have played.
Yeah, so what went down right there was Bear, We Have the Dragon, Super Ryan back, and then Nandes and Bao was trying to protect Super Ryan from harm's way, locking in the AOG. Following that up, Melon throws in the Traction Pulse. That created so much pressure for King's Vanguard, and ultimately Kingdom Esports just skirting and kiting around that Lord Pit just to hit all of them down. So the double marksman meta, now Kimmy in the mid side, is actually coming to fruition, and I like the way that Kingdom Esports is playing this Kimmy.
With all of the members from King's Vanguard just hovering on themselves inside of their own jungle, there realistically isn't a lot of places that they can go. They can't be overly aggressive as well, because remember, we have Bao to go for these picks, but they don't have the burst. Unless they somehow manage to find a perfect way to layer, and this is all about opportunities, and this is all about communications as well. More dividends in actually just dropping the Abyssal Trap onto your target, because there's so much more damage now. It feels kind of wasted for you to throw it in a random floor just for the tank to pick it up.
Yeah, but the good thing is you have very short cooldowns right now, so I think that's the name of the game. If you land a stun, someone without a Purify, conceal play. They want to take out Bear first. You've got a Tsunami Slam, holding that in.
There we go, then we've got a Tsunami Slam, while Bao immediately flickers himself away just so that he will be able to ensure that, unfortunately, he did manage to allow Bear to escape. But now, it's going to be Super Ryan, the last member remaining. He did manage to get a decent kill on the Louisa though, but that's not going to be enough for them to deter the entire Kingdom Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is pretty much it, right? We've got 30 seconds onto the clock with Walker Knuckle with 10 seconds. I don't think that this Selena can do anything to stop these 4 members. As such, I think it's official. King's Vanguard, the one that's slain Flash, has been slain by Kingdom Esports.
What a turn of events. Just like that, jumping after the pause and then going into a immediate engage. I think Bao was waiting a little bit too long for the Tsunami Slam, and they know